So you guys may remember the original review that I did for the Hex Gaming custom controller about 6 months ago. This controller has been my favorite Xbox One controller to use, and now they have new versions that are available on their website. This controller that I have from nearly a year ago is the Hex Blade controller, and the new versions of the controller are called the XSX Advanced controller. So we're going to be unboxing both of these and also announcing a giveaway. The rules for the giveaway are pretty simple. You just have to like and retweet the tweet in the description below, but you also have to follow me and Hex Gaming both on Twitter to be fully entered the giveaway. But right now we're going to unbox these controllers. One of them I'm going to be giving away to you guys. So let's go ahead, peel the plastic off these bad boys and see what they're all about and what kind of improvements have been made to the controllers. Whoa. Oh, this one is kind of slick. Oh my god, hold on a second. Let's get everything else out of the package first before I start going crazy. This is how you extend the warranty to get a 6-month warranty, which is okay. I would like more pro controller companies to start doing longer than 6-month warranties. Extra thumbsticks, so you got more domed and concave options. And then this one, honestly, this looks pretty sick. This is kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like a throwback controller, I would like to call it, but the button quality feels really good. Triggers are nice and snappy. So this is actually a new option that they didn't have on the Blade, I don't think, but this is a new trigger stop option. So you have your full press here, and then you have this little switch that you just flip up. And now it's a half trigger press for a trigger stop. So that's pretty decent. Not exactly as good as the Scuff way where they give you the instant triggers, but they do have instant triggers on the PlayStation version of these controllers. But maybe they'll add that to the Xbox One eventually. Hopefully that would be kind of nice, but I would love for them to implement it the way that Scuff does it. But I think that this is a decent happy medium that you can do fairly quickly as well. I decided to go with this green transparent shell because I thought it was a little bit of a throwback design, so I just did like this whole black and green vibe with a little bit of white on the back. It almost looks like it belongs on a golf course, to be honest, but yeah, I don't even golf, so I don't know what would make me do that. I kind of like this trigger stop though. Like, this is actually really nice. Thumbsticks are really smooth as well. Buttons feel nice. I like how they're all like matte and stealthy, so that's pretty cool as well. The D-pad is really nice. I enjoy this quite a bit. I haven't really used one of the updated regular Xbox controllers because I didn't end up picking up a Series X or S, but this updated D-pad is a lot nicer. I did use it on the Scuff that I got, but theirs I want to say might be a little bit different, but I'll save that for the Ultimate controller comparison, which got delayed again because obviously I got these new controllers in. And since this is the updated Xbox controllers, you now have the share button as well as USB Type-C. Let's see, did they include, they didn't include batteries, I don't believe. I assume that this switch is probably going to be for programming. Let's see how it was on the Blade. One thing I did notice about the Blade in comparison to the XSX Advanced, XSS Advanced, long name, oh my god. But the Blade has 2 buttons at the back and you do still have the trigger stops. Totally forgot about this because I'm just used to using the full trigger presses, because usually when I play Xbox, I pretty much just play driving games for the most part, like Forza. But now on the Advanced controller, you have 4 buttons on the back and then the trigger stops are moved to the outside. And when you grab it, I will say that on the left hand, for whatever reason, I do feel this little bit of the trigger stop right there, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Honestly, it just feels like another grip, and I feel like it actually makes my grip slightly better. And I gotta be honest with you guys, these paddles, not really paddles, but these buttons on the back are infinitely more ergonomic than even Scuff's new design, but I'll leave that for the comparison. All I know is that I really like these buttons here on the back. Let's go ahead and pull the other controller out of the box. Ooh, now this is the one that I wanted originally more so, other than the green one, but obviously because, you know, I love blue and whatnot. But this looks so clean. Like, I am absolutely in love with the looks of this controller. I decided not to go with the trigger stops on this one because I wanted this blue splatter grip on the sides here, and I think I'll be fine without the trigger stops. Like the full press on an Xbox controller is not bad. Is it going to be as competitive? No, but to be honest, again, when I play Xbox games for the most part, I usually just play a lot of driving games. But honestly, this looks aesthetically so clean. I love the blue splatter on the grips. I love the blue back buttons with the white back, as well as the blue shoulder and triggers. That looks really good. The USB Type-C is there as well. The clear or white version of the Hex Gaming logo. Updated D-pad, and the same stealthy matte white buttons, but on the front. The print of this, don't get me wrong, it might look kind of cheap on camera. Like it does look pretty faded, and I also thought the same of this one as well when I got this one last year. The feel of it is very grippy, and I don't mind it because my hand doesn't sweat on this as well. So even though it doesn't look as premium as, you know, like a glossy or like a satin finish to the front of the controller, the benefit is that it feels a lot more grippy. And again, this controller is infinitely more ergonomic than some of the other Pro controllers that I've used recently from other brands. So Hex Gaming, again, extremely impressed with the quality of the controllers, and I love how they put it together for you, because technically, since they are an extreme rate company, you can buy all of the parts, or at least most of the parts, to make yourself a custom Xbox One or PlayStation controller on Amazon. But if you want them to do it for you and get an extra warranty with a controller as well, I don't think that it's a horrible price that they're asking for anywhere between $170 if you just want a very basic one, or you can customize it up like the ones that I have here. All custom controllers, honestly speaking, are pretty expensive nowadays, so there's not really a cheap custom controller unless you're going from one with like a huge brand that just mass produces a ton of controllers that look exactly the same. But if you want something that looks more one of one and a lot more unique like these controllers, then you're gonna have to pay the price. But I definitely do think that you will think that your money has been well spent on these, because you get a very cool and unique aesthetic to the controller, and I think that it's also going to last you a really long time as well. They give you a 6-month warranty, which at this point is pretty standard for a lot of custom controller companies, somewhere between 3 and 6 months. To me, 3 months is unacceptable. It has to be at least 6 months. I would like to see them push for a year or even 18 months. I think 18 months might be overachieving, but a year for sure will be great. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for the full review of these controllers. That video is probably not going to be as, well, maybe it might be similarly as long as this video, but stay tuned for the full review. I'm going to give you guys the breakdown of both of these, and then we're also going to pick the giveaways on Twitter and the date that I announced in the tweet. So be sure to check out that if you're interested in winning one of these controllers. But that's going to be it for this video. Appreciate you guys for coming through to the channel as well. We're super close. We might have already passed it, but we're like right about to hit 80,000 subscribers. This is absolutely insane. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.